Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have two topics for today's show in which uh, the first topic is the Equality Act has passed in the United States House of Representatives, and um, the other topic is I wanted to talk more about my internet store on Zazzle.com. So let's get right into the first topic, which it is as of today, the Equality Act of 2021 has passed the United States House of Representatives. And for those who don't know what the Equality Act is, it is uh, protections, more protections for the LGBT community in many different ways, for housing, for credit, for so many other things. And you know, they were denied this for so long, and this, was a great thing to pass. And now the Equality Act has an uphill battle uh, going through the United States Senate. Um, Even though right now the Democrats control the White House, the House of Representatives, and the Senate, uh, the part the reason why it's so tough to pass in the Senate is because you need 60 votes to pass a bill to pass to make sure it passes the filibuster. And so what that means is, because right now there are 50 Democrats and there's 50 Republicans in the United States Senate, but with adding in the fact of the vice president, she makes it uh, 51 Democrats for the United States Senate, and with 50 Republicans. And the thing is, um, you have a lot more conservative religious Republicans in the United States Senate, and so that's why it's saying it's going to be an uphill battle. But we're just gotta hope and pray for the best, and then I would assume that even if all the Democrats voted yes for it, and even if, let's say, if they can't get the 60 Republicans, I'm sorry, if they can't get the 10 Republicans um, to say yes, for the 60 votes, um, then I would assume that it would be, up to the vice president to make um, the final decision to break the tiebreaker, and uh, so that way it would pass that way. I would assume. So, um, but hopefully, I don't see a real problem for this to finally pass in the Senate. We're hoping to get the 10 Republicans in any way, shape, or form. Uh, but we're just gotta wait to see what happens. And so, thank goodness it passed in the House of Representatives. Now it's going to go to the United States Senate for their vote, and then it goes to the president's desk for him to sign off on. And he even said uh, that he can't wait to sign this. He's been pushing for it, so let's just see what happens. And I think it will eventually pass in the Senate. Um, how it gets passed, that's waiting to be determined. But I want to also now get into um, the second part of today's show, in which I'm going to talk about my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products and they're up for sale on there. And um, I wanted to remind everybody that, if you do go on there to purchase some of my items, you know, when you get to the checkout, please don't forget to change the shipping to standard. Okay, so don't just accept the shipping as it comes up. You have to change that to standard, in which it is the cheapest form of shipping. And so, unless if you wanted, to pay the more expensive shipping for like overnight and whatever, then that's your decision. But for those that do not want to pay, for like an overnight or whatever type of shipping, if you want to just do the cheaper shipping, please make sure you change the shipping to the standard. And with a lot of the products that I've designed and that are up for sale on my internet store, I'll give you a perfect example. Like I've made quite a few shirts, and um, if you want to, if you would to like buy one of the shirts, you get the choice if you want to change the color, or there's a option there if you want to change like um, if you didn't want the shirt that's already automatically presented first to you, if you want to change it to like a tank top or to some other shirt, or um, if you want to change it, like if one for your child, or if you want one for your wife, or one for your husband, or for whatever, you get all these options, so that way you can pick which one that you want, and um, so there's a lot of options to choose from. You don't have to just pick the one that's right in front of you. So you get to change the color, you can get to change the style of the shirt. And also with all of my products, I give people an option. Like let's say if they don't like um, the writing that I have on there, or the logo that I have on there, if they want to change it to something of their own, they have that option to do so. So there's a lot of great things to go with the products that I design. And so I just wanted to mention that. And so that there's a lot of great things. There's t-shirts on there. There's pens. Um, I just designed a face shield. You know, with this COVID thing for people who need to buy masks. I just designed a face shield, and it's up for sale on there. Mouse pads. So there's a lot of great things on there for you guys to shop to your heart's content. And so you guys could check that out. And the link, the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com is on the homepage of my website. My web that I keep mentioning about in all my shows. My website, which is Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is awldny.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. On the homepage of the website, which is the very first page, if you scroll down, you will see the section where there's links to where you can check out all the items that I designed and that are up for sale on my internet store on Zazzle.com. You guys will also be able to see the links to where you can purchase both books that I wrote and that they're up for sale on Amazon.com. So those links are on the home page of my website, which is the first page. If you just scroll down, you'll see it. And also, don't forget the last page of my website, which is the shop page. You guys can purchase all the products that my husband and I have made, that I made ourselves, and that are up for sale on that page. So that's separate from the items that I designed and that are up for sale on my internet store on Zazzle.com. It's separate. It's not the same thing. So I wanted to clarify that. And so you guys can uh, check all this stuff out. There's a lot of great things on there. After I'm done hosting this episode of this show, of course, I will host another episode of my show, Advocate Information Highway, on my YouTube channel, in which we will discuss these same topics there as well. The only difference is on there, I will be able to show you guys from another uh, uh, the technical piece of equipment that I have. I could show you guys. I guess it's like a tablet or something. I forget what they call this. I think it's a tablet in which I can show everybody the items that I have on my internet store on Zazzle.com. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.